Hi folks, I'm going to get right into it and touch upon an issue. The issue of inking. Got an image here from 2005, which was a rather productive time for me, concerning sequential art as well as oil paintings. A lot of sequential art, two major projects, a lot of detailed work. Unfortunately, my stuff was too detailed. That was the problem. One of the problems. Not a problem visually. I mean, I was pleased with a lot of work. Some people seem to like it. I can still see the mistakes and stuff, but that's not what this one's about. This is about overdoing it. If you're not familiar with overdoing it on the inks, let me give you an idea of what I'm talking about. In this little section, oh, wait a minute. Why don't I just give a description of what we're looking at here? This book was a big frickin' deal. I remember this when it hit our library. In grade school. It was always signed out, you see. And it's part of the city. And, comic books, we forget where they come from. It was, the thing about comic books and drawing, it was poor kids' entertainment. I mean, I'm not saying it was just for poor kids. I'm just saying it was one of those things you could engage in at the time, while the rich kids played with their toys, whatever. But that's not the point. What I'm saying is there was a big demand for it in that particular school for it. You had to get it as soon as it hit the shelf. As soon as the librarian put it on the shelf, you had to get it. This was the tough one to get. It was a hardbound copy they had. And the other big thing that was really hard to get in those days, and I'm talking about 78, 79, 80, were the books on movie monsters. They'd show, the stuff from the 50s and 40s, like the werewolf and FRANK&STERN and all that. Believe it or not, that was still a big deal to kids in the 70s. But anyway, I wanted to touch upon a certain point in this book. By the way, it was John Buscema who really inspired the idea of Marvel Comics or Stan to make a book about it. Buscema was already heading up his own kind of idea for, his own school of educating, comic book artist wannabes, whatever.